I didn't say, hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Aren't you proud? That's what I usually go with. For some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. So, just like that, things can change, as we know in life. I mean, let's be honest, though. Nothing's changing drastically. In the sense of the ultimate, you know, what would be the ultimate thing right now? But, you know, I realize sometimes that, well, I know sometimes, definitely, I hate bothering people. And even if it's just to be like, hey, how was your day? How's it going? Like, I often feel like they might think that I'm wanting more than just a conversation, so maybe they are not going to respond, or I just don't even go there. Like, I just don't even, like, ask. And I realize that, like, while a lot of that is valid, I've got loads of proof of the validity in my life, I have to be able to sort out, like, I have to be able to be clear enough to be like, okay, but you do have one or two people that you could ask that question to that would not take it as a, like, oh, she wants to hang out, I'm not going to respond, I don't want to hang out with her, or just whatever, you know? And I didn't really give it much thought. I'm giving it the thought now after the fact. But I thought about it and I was like, just saw my best friend yesterday. I mean, not even, heck, yeah, I guess it's been 24 hours. But, you know, and it's not to say there's no, like, I could spend a lot of time with him. We don't ever not get along or anything like that. But, you know, he's got a life, he's got things he's doing, but he always tends to, like, at some point during the day ask me, like, how is my day going, or how is my evening, or even at the end of the day, like, how was my night, something like that. So today, just not sure exactly what he was doing, but knowing that, like, football was gonna be, you know, something he would be watching, whatnot, you know. I just messaged him. I was like, hey, hope you're having a good day today. You know, just a simple thing. Just saw him, you know, not to say that I wouldn't want to hang out again, but, you know, I always feel like that, like, on the other end, do people think, like, just because they're contacting, do they want to hang out? But I'm like, he knows me well enough. You know, and if I did want to hang out and he couldn't or didn't want to or whatever, he would tell me simple. Like, simply, and that would be that. So, he responded, and now, I mean, it's not like the world has shifted and my life is suddenly different, if you will. But now I'm actually going to go out to eat with someone, which I was supposed to, and it didn't happen. And it works out because I waited and I'm hungry, and this kid's starving. I don't know what he was doing all day, but he hasn't eaten dinner yet. And messaging for a second, and I said, I haven't eaten either, actually. I'm like, and he goes, alright, let's go eat, I'm starving. And I'm like, alright. Simple as that. I mean, it doesn't take, like, we're not, like, we need to talk this over and think this through and, make a schedule. Never been like that. But just that simply, and it's interesting because I have to remember that, well, not everyone do I want to reach out to. I've learned my lesson. There are one or two people that actually do care, that actually do, like how's your day going? Did this go? That are actually friends. And so it's like, well, reciprocal, obviously you have to be the same way. And it wasn't about not wanting to be reciprocal. I always am like, I don't want to bother. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother somebody. And I know on the other person's end, that can get frustrating as well, because it's like, well, you're not bothering me. It's bothering me that you think you're bothering me. So, but it just goes to show things can change. And it just, you never know the timing of things. You never know. Who knows? I mean, this isn't like I said, this isn't changing the ultimate thing that I would like, that, it doesn't change anything with my mom, right? But it's just nice. I don't know. It's just nice, I guess. It's nice to, like, have a best friend who's known me for so long and just, yeah. It's just a nice thing. And when I think about, like, moving, I'm like, like, if I would have to move a little ways away for it to be, financially, doable. And I'm like, I like the spot I'm in. It's the apartment. I've been in it for 13 years. It needs to be refurbished. But if they do that, they're going to charge me more rent. Now, not as much as if I got a brand new place, started from scratch, if you will. Nonetheless, though, more than I can afford. And I don't know if that... I haven't even approached them as questioning what that would entail, because if it would entail anything where I couldn't, like, live here for a certain amount of time, then I couldn't do it. Unless it was just, like, maybe 3 days, maybe then I can, like, motel it. But if it was, much longer, it would be... And the whole process, I mean, I don't know, though. I don't know. And then I'm like, what if I go through that and then something happens and I end up moving? And it's not that I need to live in luxury or anything like that. I just would like to not have carpets that are 13 years old. And although I've had Stanley Steamer and other carpet cleaners come out, you just can't take 13 years of everything off, And there's just things that need to be refurbished. I do have my oven and stove are new. They had to give me a new one because my old one went out, and they couldn't give me a refurbished kind. Because when my fridge went out some years ago, they gave me a refurbished one, which was fine, except that it opens the opposite way. So for cooking or anything, it is like the most frustrating ordeal ever. Opening the wrong way, basically, the wrong direction. And it sticks out a little more, but I was like, whatever. They did... It's free, like, they had to. It just broke down. No fault of my own, just an old appliance. But I'm thinking, if it, like, I don't know that I want carpet. And if I want carpet, or if they demand on carpet, you better put new carpet, because I don't want what's here. I would like maybe some new countertops, or ones that don't, not even just for like, not necessarily, it's not about the style or the look, but these countertops are porous and they retain a lot of stains. They still look pretty darn good after 13 years, but gets to a point. And then the cabinets, definitely. The cabinets are like falling apart. Like the wood is shredding. And my closet doors. So, I don't know. I guess it's really a matter of what I want to do. And I don't know that I should be making any kind of decisions like that right now. I mean, because in the holy blimey, sorry, my cords. Because who knows, something could happen and I could want to move or have to move, and then the whole situation, who knows? It's just like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, do I need to even know what to do? I don't know. But what up, Jojo? At first, I thought you were talking about the app, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna do anything like that for extra money. But then I realized what you were talking about. I apologize. I wasn't necessarily thinking the worst. My mind went to a different place than that comment had intended it to go. So, that's all. It's so hard to tell these days because I don't know. My best friend that I was mentioning, he was telling me, because he's like, he talks to a couple females and that, he's not like out and about on the scene, but he's on some apps and just, checking things out. And he's telling me a little bit about some of it. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh, this and that, da 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 da. And as we do, and he told me, he's like, this girl here. And I was like, before he said anything else, I was like, oh, she looks cute. I'm like, I kind of feel like she has a little bit of a filter on, but I'm like, regardless, she looks cute. Like, she looks like she has maybe a nice personality. I don't know. I'm like, what's up with her? And he's like, well, he was basically like kind of thinking the same thing, I guess, or just, wanting to say hi. She will not even spend time with you, like grab a cup of coffee or smoke a cigarette. I don't know how to, anything without charging some type of fee. And she's not an actress, a model, a famous person. She's not providing any service. She's not. It literally just, if you want to hang out with her in any way, like in just a friendship way, like she's not offering whatever, but just if you just even want to be her friend, like the chance to meet her. Yeah, I forgot what the like lowest amount was, but it's like twofold. One, I can understand because times are crazy. people are resorting to things that I don't even know. Probably they resorted to in the past, but more so now. The whole pandemic, I feel like, just changed a lot of things in a lot of ways. And so I can understand. But do I agree with it? No. Do I think that that's way, way so weird in a sense? Yes. I hate to be judgmental, but I think about it in the perspective of how I met my friends. Any of my friends at any stage of my life, basically. Well, maybe except for the past maybe like 5 years, but let's just say the first 35 years of my life. How I met friends and became friends with people and hung out with people. If you would have told me, or any of us, that in a few decades, people are going to want to charge you to just even hang out with them if you're willing, and the thing is that I do hate to be the extreme judgmental on it, because you never know the person's situation. Okay? If this is a single mom of however many kids that she's taking care of on her own and she's hustling, now is that a great example for the kids? No. But are they probably aware of all of it? I don't know. Some parents shield kids completely from that kind of stuff and some don't. But, if it's between, like, I gotta feed my kids and put a roof over their head, and I'm not doing anything, like, illegal, scandalous, like, I'm just kind of being whatever, charging people to just even spend time with me. But hey, if that can make me make ends meet where I can provide and I don't have to live on the streets with my children, I mean, hell, am I gonna judge that? Like, I still think it's a little strange, because here's the thing: at the end of the day, any type of friendship or relationship of any kind that would develop from that would be fake, at least initially. Like, it just, see it. I don't know. It just, the idea of paying just to spend time with somebody, to hang out with somebody that's just a regular person, like, just to meet them, like, is, I just don't see where that's ever going to lead to any type of friendship or anything that's going to have any glimpse of reality or like a genuine anything. Perhaps in time, like if years went by and there was a bond, but it's like you'll always kind of remember how it started with that payment. Like, I don't know, it's so strange to me. And it's the concept that's strange to me. I'm not shocked by it at all. I want to be clear about that. I'm shocked by nothing these days, but it's a strange concept, I suppose. I mean, hmm. I'm one that I guess kind of, I don't I don't miss everything about the old days, but there are some things that will just never be the same. Like when I was a kid or when other people were kids growing up, it just will never be like that again. And it's a shame. It's a shame. I feel some of the things. you know, I just think back to like you had to be home when the street lights were on. You were like out with your friends outside, like rollerblading, bike riding, like I don't know. It was such you just met friends naturally, like where you lived, where you went to school, like it wasn't so forced. And I think that's another part of it is not everything on like social media is forced, if you will, but let's just put it this way, you wouldn't know certain people even exist in the world if not for social media. So it's almost like, but in a sense that's also good though too, because then you can end up meeting really fantastic people. So it's like it's a good thing because you can meet really fantastic people, but it's also it makes me kind of crave for the days of like, I better have my butt home by the time the street lights came on. And just simpler times like that uh if I and I know and I everybody said it and everybody says it and it was said to me, but it's like if I knew then what I know now, how much I would have really enjoyed the moments, or really, I mean, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the moments. It's just like, some things you really don't know until you are an adult and you're like, wow. And then the world changes, decades go by, and it's like, this is not even similar at all to anything. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of a crazy time. Or it's been a crazy time. And I guess I just have gratitude for people who have not changed, like, who are consistent. There may only be two, but I sure as heck have gratitude for those two people. A lot of things changed a lot of people, so I just have gratitude for those who didn't change. I mean, the way some people change are things that they did is absolutely turns you kind of like what? Like, what just happened? But Himalayan salt there. Lightly. My gosh. My phone phone does not want to stay charged. Not, not a thing. Not a thing. Chicken wing. I just realized I don't have the northern lights on. I apologize. So how's it going with everybody else? Hope everybody had a good day. It's having a good day in the evening. Trying to make myself look a little more human, if you will. I don't know if that made me look any more human or not, but I think I just seen me on my work, so I just was trying to make myself look a little more something. A little more something. Joe, you know it. If you were here, I'd pass too. I'm not a, stingy person. So you mentioned, you asked, I think, if I knew Luke and Erica and of them, and yes, I do. Never met them in person, but have had some just very little back and forth conversation with them, although it's been a while. Luke more so than Erica, but just wondering where I know you from, if I know you, like previous to this. I was actually the other day I caught Luke and Erica live, and I was thinking like I'm really well. I didn't have it at the time, but like I miss them. Just watching, hanging out. I also miss Chef, watching and hanging out. I'll get back to it. I don't know. Haven't had the time, plus been trying to kind of distract myself a bit. Hold on a moment. Miscommunication. Where's my key? A mirror in the hallway. Lord knows. Bro, you expect me to be able to get him? Oh. I say you expect me to be able to get in. What? I know. I forgot. Oh, do you want me to move my car? Or what?
I guess I can reverse.
I mean, if you want to. Unless you want to see me like fall head first into your lap trying to get into the car. Just be careful of my toes. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I parked like a dick again. Thank you. Oh my goodness. What is up?
It's just sometimes on my bed.
Oh,
It's
that's
still
right.
going, still good so far.
Nice. I was missing it when this dude was talking about it, and I'm like, but it was so different what he was talking about than what we used to do back in the day.
So right now, 4 out of 7 are settled. This one I'm winning. I have Miami winning. So they're winning 17-3 now. So if they win, that's good. And then tomorrow I got the Saints beating the Panthers and the Browns beating the Steelers. And if I win, I will win basically $100 off a $5 bet.
Nice.
Like, that'd be awesome. So I'm hoping it's nice. I woke up, I went to sleep, and the Cowboys, I needed them to score between both teams. I needed the over under for total points was 38 and a half. And when I went to sleep, it was only 7-0. I'm like, I'm not gonna get that. Like, it was only first quarter, but I'm like 7-0. I was like, I still need a lot more points. And then I wake up, it was 30-10. So I went 2 points over. I was like, yes. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was the big one that I didn't know if I would get. So
That's
now I just need. Now the rest are just flat out wins. I don't need, a certain score or anything. It's just win. So Dolphins are winning, and then hopefully they'll finish that way, and then 2 more games. 2 more games. Nice. 'Cause I got no more money on here.
What do you use? I was looking at the guy, and I was like partially paying attention, but like he was on like various different apps or pages.
I used the Rivers.
Something. Okay, he was
Rivers.
on like
there's a whole bunch. There's FanDuel. There's ESPN. There's MGM. There's all kinds of shit.
I just remember the old school way back in the day with the book. Like me and Mike when we had the book.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a risk.
Thank God I didn't go this one. I was gonna pick them to win. And right now it's 6-2 they're losing.
The beefing?
Yeah. And so that's 8 runs, and then their over under for the game was 9. So they're like right there, and I was probably gonna guess under. So if they score more than 9, I would have lost anyway. I mean, I would have lost anyway because I was gonna pick the Cubs to win, but I didn't bet on them. This is gonna be their 5th loss in a row.
Damn, this is Jared Lonwood.
They're gonna fall out of the playoffs behind.
I wonder the one.
Please let me win, please. That would be so nice. Because I just do $5 bets.
Yeah.
And I make them into ridiculous bets.
Imagine winning $500 off of a nickel.
Oh, I know. People do shit like that. Like if I went on here to do a bet, let's see, NFL, and then I would do the Saints to cover spread, and then I would do this one and this one, just for ha-has. I would pick all 3 of those, and then the Browns, same thing, all 3. And then my bet slip, my wager, $5. No, I wouldn't win anything. Let's see, I would have to something. Sorry, the select. I can be lying. Okay, so I would do
I still want to get back into it, but I don't trust myself, but for no logical reason. Like, I never was stupid with it,
So right
ever.
there, if I just pick the Saints to win and go over 39.5 points, and then the Browns, and then they go over 38, for $5, I could win $44. But if I went with the underdogs, let's see. If I go with the
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
go
the Panthers are going to win.
under. I don't think so, but whatever. They might. Who knows? Any given day. So I'm gonna go with the Panthers to win and the under. We'll
Tell me
go
if they
over.
win.
I will.
Because,
And
like,
then I'm gonna
Mike
go with the
used,
Browns.
Mike used to show me and stuff, and he'd be like, he'd just show me, like, me not knowing anything. And he would, like, say one thing, and I'd be like, that. And
that
he would
one.
win, like, 90% of everything. And he's like, how do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. I just have, like, a feeling. It's weird.
For $5, I can win $72.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting.
Or for $50, so that way you can spend time with that girl on Snapchat. Or whatever she purchased.
125. I didn't even know if it was an hour or what. I don't even know what the fuck it was. But
It's crazy.
yeah, she's definitely not look like she is worth that much at all.
Nobody is worth. If you can't be, I can't chill with you for free. Like, that's disrespectful. I didn't even know. I was like, I didn't even have the window down. Yesterday, I was driving with my passenger window down, and I didn't realize it. I was like, why is it so cold?
For real?
It's so tinted. Like, I don't know. Legitimate.
Horoscope thingy, whatever, it says you're sensitive right now, so be careful not to let other people spill on you. Okay.
What's mine say? Oh, I'm sorry. Or is it just personal?
It's just yeah, it's personal one. Why don't you look yours up?
Is it an app?
Yeah, but I'm sure they have on other things. Like, look one up right now.
Yeah. I feel like that related to
Let's see.
not the same song.
Horoscope today.
Wait. Are you a Cancer? Yeah, right?
No.
No. You're not a Cancer. You can't be because you're June.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I know.
You're a Gemini.
Yeah.
That's right.
Horoscope today. And what are you?
Aquarius.
Dear Aquarius, because the moon is still in Libra, this transit will make you feel self-assured and driven. This might be a terrific moment for some of you to go all out and accomplish your goals. This might be a good opportunity to buy property for those individuals who have been thinking about it for a while now. On a personal level, you can find serenity and harmony in everyday activities. Conversations with individuals close to you will flow naturally, making you feel pleased and calm. Dear Aquarius, you have a terrific day ahead of you.
I'll take it. I feel like yours is more simplified and more suited to me, like right now. But sunroof?
No.
I didn't
The fuck are
even
you-
realize that. No, because I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, his sunroof switch is different. And then I was like, wait, you don't have a sunroof. I'm sorry. It's like, hurt your feelings. It's gonna be okay.
Hurt my feelings for what?
If you don't have a sunroof, you'll get there one day.
I don't want one. You know how many people, once that shit breaks and starts leaking and you're not opening, fuck all that. Fuck all that bullshit.
Dysfunctional.
Yeah.
It came dysfunctional.
Oh my god.
It's not that bad.
There's
I've
so
always
many
had a
people. I
sunroof.
had one before in my car. It didn't mess up, but I know a lot of people whose sunroofs do. They leak, or they don't close, they don't open right, or something happens to them eventually. It's one less thing I have to deal with. I mean, there's times I get like where I don't even care. Like if I had a fucking roll window, that shit don't bother me.
Yeah.
At least I know it's gonna work.
I feel like every car I had had a sunroof. I don't think the Camry did though. I don't remember. My mom's old Camry. If it had a sunroof or not. I feel like it might have. The 84 Toyota Camry. But my other two cars had sunroofs and they were fine. But they weren't SUVs either. Earlier I was hungry at like 1 o'clock, starving, and then I went away. And then I got hungry again when you mentioned food, and now I'm like, I'm like, am I hungry?
My fucking baby mama to deal with real quick. Let's see what she's talking about. Her daughter.
Oh, so if you can hit it, I won't sue. you get to get another deep tissue massage. It was so good. And, like, she really knew what she was doing. And she was actually even able to, like, crack my back.
Bitching over their daughter. It's like, why did you bring her by my mom's? I told you not to. I was like, what? Because you're not going to take her? Because I got shit to do in the morning. It's like, I'm sorry that you always want me to fucking drag her along when you get to fucking do your shit without kids with you.
You literally always hold the kids, it seems like.
I do, I know.
Like, always. Like,
she was like, when was the last time she slept at home? I was like, does it matter? She was with you last night.
I mean, yeah, like, if she's sleeping with one of her parents, or, I mean, and, like, her grandparent, like,
yeah, she's at
it's
her
a
mom's.
loving family. It's not like she's being, like, you know.
She's like, she needs to be sleeping already by now. She's like, you know, my mom's going to keep her awake. And I'm like, whatever.
Sounds like she's just wanting to, like, bitch or something.
That's what she does.
I mean, I don't have kids, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Like you said, you need to get shit done. Like, you cannot have a friend who speaks correctly. You can't do everything with the kids with you. Like, you could if you absolutely had to, but you can do things faster and more efficiently. More things, like, you know, if you have a minute, especially if you need to get something done. We were just talking about this, and didn't you have to, like, do the same thing that I had to do, like, essentially, like, get something fixed or band-aid fixed so that it would pass? So it's not like you could just, like, leave. At least I didn't, so I was like, I'm not taking a chance. As soon as the band-aid fixed it.
Yeah, well, I gotta go pick up my daughter in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna go pick her up shortly, so I can't go get nothing to eat. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna like, hey Jen, you want her so bad, I'm gonna drop her ass off to you then. See, you want to talk about, you know, I'll just take her. I'm like, yeah, right. You say that all the time just because you can say that, but when it comes to it, you won't fucking do it. Come up with all these excuses.
That's true. Talk is just talk. You wanna?
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna go get her. I have a girl in here somewhere.
Actually. I forget that screaming goat thing is in there, and I just heard it. Alright.
Oh, it's in the.
I was gonna say, I didn't see it. Sorry. The goat thing is like up against it.
It's all reversed.
Oh, thank you.
Open this door.
Such a gentleman.
Just tight. Within the parking spot.
Alright, sir.
Alright. If anything changes, I'll hit you up.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
Alright.
I'm gonna, I think, eat something. I don't know what to eat. What's open right now?
That's like, I don't know.
I just want something like quick and easy, but at the same time healthy.
Good luck.
Da-da-da-da-da. Good luck. I'm asking you for a recommendation. You're like, good luck. You used to live here. Okay, what's in your area that's open then? I literally was just there.
I don't think about anything else.
Everything closes early. I don't know. I'm gonna get in my car and see. Alright. Message me.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Hey. That right behind your phone. Turn the light on. Alright. Come back if you want. Make another one or 10. Alright. Sounds good. What did I do here with my car? Well, that happens. Yeah, no. And you've got kids. Dude, why isn't my phone charging? Is it not plugged into this thing? Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Joe, absolutely, yeah. Tamarind tea. I do, yeah. I won't get into any specifics or anything, just to say that, I think Tammy's a wonderful person. She's very lovely. I was very excited for her when she came out with the tea line and all that stuff. And yeah, I definitely have ordered, and I like for the relaxation, the Ava's evening time tea for sure. And then I love the Evil Eye tea, both the caffeinated and decaf, and that's a blend from Chef Sevjan, which I have to order some salad spice. I just ordered more tea from Tammy, and I forgot to order the salad spice because I just realized right now, when I cook, I want to use it, I have like the tiniest bit left here. The rest is not with me anymore. So but yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that they were gonna be part of it. I think that's an awesome addition, so that's pretty cool. It sounds like it was really amazing. I watched a couple videos. I'm behind with everything like that, very behind. But I did watch a little bit, and yeah, it looked like it was a good time. Beautiful. But that was very nice, I think. Nice addition. Look like a lovely group of people. So, yeah. But I've got catching up. I'm so behind with that as far as watching everything. But, um, I've watched, a little bit of like Tammy's, a little bit of Erica's, a little bit of Luke's, a little bit of Chef's. So, Joe, yes, that is what I heard as well. I was, I don't want to say I was invited to it, if you will. I would just say I guess I was welcomed to be part of it or something. But I am aware that I am not everybody's cup of tea, to put it very lightly for some people. And I would hate to be like the one bad thing to ruin a whole, thing. Like nobody else would maybe go or something, like, so, um, because that sounds amazing. Just visiting there and like looking at their property. But I mean, they have said, like, hey, if I come east, like, let them know, I come for a visit or something sometimes. So, you know, I think that's always a possibility. Um, but yeah, I would love to. I just would hate to be the reason that anyone else, like, doesn't join, or potentially no one else joins. Um, that's just the reality. And it's not being pessimistic, it's just the reality, So I feel like I wish, like I wish that I was. I mean, I know I'm welcome to a certain extent by Chef and Tina, but other people, I don't, and that's fine, totally fine. Um, it just would be nice to be like part of something like that, and nice to, you know, just be in a group of just nice, kind people, I guess. But, things can always work themselves out in other ways. Like, you never know. You never know what can happen. I was thinking of just driving east, actually, like upstate New York, just to take a nice drive to look at the trees, changing colors, the leaves changing colors. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, for a couple different reasons. But I did think about that, and I was like, if I do that, maybe, I would like try to say hi to them for a moment or something like that, if they weren't busy. But yeah, I'm not sure. And fortunately, autumn is coming really quick, and like with it, like it did last year. I'm trying to figure out right now what to eat. I'm like, okay, I was supposed to eat. Well, my friend now, like, I understand. You know, he's got kids, and he's got, that's the priority. He's got to deal with whatever's going on with that. Um, and the other one who flaked, like, I knew that was gonna happen. But now I'm just like, should I go cook? Or should I don't know. trying to think. There was a couple different things I had thought of that I had not had in a while that would maybe be good, but I can't recall them all now. I'm wondering. I almost feel... It's not the healthiest. Like, healthy, quick, don't want to spend money, but at the same time, don't want to cook right now at this moment. Let me take a look and see if there's something open that I maybe haven't tried yet, like a new place. Hopefully. I'm like deciding like this is the biggest decision I've ever had to make. No, it's just really that I should go and cook, but it's like to cook that the way that I cook it right, it's gonna take so long before I'm gonna be eating that I'm gonna be like, you know. I know you know what I'm at. So I think I'll get what I shouldn't. I don't condone that. Do I have it? Did I bring my phone? Oh, I was gonna say. Sorry about that. Okay, now there's the screaming goat in my purse. I forget that it's there, and it keeps going off. It's very disturbing another night. Listen, goat. You listen here. It's hilarious, though, I must say. Excuse me. One second. My notifications are not. Okay. I didn't know if that helped anything notification wise, but we'll see. We shall see. This kid didn't eat either. He's like, I haven't eaten yet either. He's like, I'll just eat later. Like, kid, are you gonna eat? Hopefully he grabs something to eat. Just gotta take care of myself. So weird that there's condos being built here. I used to be in high school for like forever. My entire existence up until like 2 years ago. So weird. So weird.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, what can I get for you?
Can I get 2 crunchy taco supreme
Okay,
and 2 soft taco supreme?
okay.
And that's it.
Any sauce?
No.
That's the plus one.
Thank you.
It's gonna be 13.25.
Thank
Just do me a favor and just pull up right here, bring it out to you.
you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Same. When did 4 regular tacos become $13.25? That is crazy. I should have just made my own food. I remember when it was $1 a taco. What is it? Just talk about, like, you're not at some luxury place. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I don't know if you heard me or not. Do I care? How was everybody's night? There's no sign. It's okay. Is that a haircut or a hat? The person in the car, I legitimately am not sure if that was a haircut or a hat. And I need to know the answer. Because just you. What do you want me to do, fool? You got people turning left. You want me to just run into cars, pedestrians, and all the such? Be a honky honker, son. Honky honk. That's what them cars do.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey there. May I get a large hot caramel latte?
Okay.
And that's all.
Hold up.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes. No fuss, no muss. It's like, alright, pull up. Another Dunkin' cups. Come on, I don't even make more, so just trying to compete. So what's up, everybody? You're all quiet. How's it going? One second. Thank you.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much. Throwing some garbage out. A lovely receptacle here. Is that what they call it? Receptacle. Throw out your garbage and the like. Alright. Driving along in an automobile. Some other words I forgot right now. Driving along. now, I wonder. There's no way I'm gonna eat four tacos. That's not her feeling. Sorry, I don't mean to leave you guys hanging. I'm just messaging with my friend. He's like, "Where'd you go?" He's like, "I don't have to, like, go drop my kid off now. And I'm like, it's hilarious, I just got back from Taco Bell. I'm like, I'm here though. It was only 5 minutes. Eh. But, right now I just told him, I'm like, I don't know what you want to do, but you need to eat. Like, he's not eating. I mean, I know he goes through periods where he doesn't eat sometimes for a while, but he said he was starving before. And, like, he might have lost his appetite for a minute, but I'm like, you need to eat something. You gotta stay healthy. Like, do you want me to go, like, grab something over here for, like, I don't know, trying to see what I can do. Make life a little easier. Like, I have extra tacos, but he doesn't want that, which I'm not surprised. Still trying to figure it out, or see, but I'm just like, whatever. You need to eat something. Whether you don't come, like, over here, or whatever, like, you need to eat. Because you were starving. So, I just ate 3 tacos. Taco Bell tacos, so, like, they're not gigantic, like, how would you say, that hearty, but that's a lot of food for me right now, but it's good. I ate something that wasn't sweets. I mean, it wasn't the healthiest thing, but it wasn't, at least, it wasn't sweets, and it wasn't a whole, like, load of pasta that basically is like eating sweets because of all the carbs. I mean, it is and it isn't, if you will, but But I did get my coffee, and I was like, I want the ice one because I want all the flavor. And then I'm like, oh, like, why am I all of a sudden forgetting they can do the flavor like in the hot? Like, I'm so used to getting the iced from the summertime, but are you like peeing right there? I don't know what they're doing. You look like you're up to no good, and you're in my neighborhood. Whatever you're doing, I can clearly see. It's a little sketchy. And start clothing, I think it's like 2, not kids, but young adults or something. I don't know what they're doing. I definitely, they don't have anything to do with this car. I mean, they'd be in the car or something. Or at least, standing closer to it. In the car that's parked in front of me. You never know what you're gonna see, but don't faze me. Chicago. And especially now when I'm at a point of like, not a heck of a lot matters. Who knows though, as young adults, what we did, like, probably looked really scandalous or bad to, like, other onlookers. And at some points, like, some of my friends, it was scandalous and bad, but not all of us. Like, we were just having fun sometimes, and it just looked like we were, not, it looked suspicious, if you will. Like, but I can think I can't even talk. What's wrong with me? Taco Bell for those burps. I mean, I know what's wrong with me. I just don't know why all of a sudden I speak normal words. It's a heck of a thing. Sorry, I don't want to be like, well, the battery in my car, but I don't necessarily want to be like, give me a car. That's a different type of lighting. Like you can kind of see. Yeah, you can see. You can see enough. Check on my friend. So yeah. My goodness. So yeah, that's something I keep forgetting to do. Well, in the last 3 days, maybe, that it's been on my mind. However long. To order more of Chef's salad spice. It's my favorite from her. Like, I haven't really tried the other spices, but to me, that salad spice and veggie spice is so good. It's so delicious. For me, it's an all-purpose one. I mean, though she does have a whole, variety, but it's just so dang delicious. I use it with everything I make. And it's so good. Like, I want to try another one, But it's like, this one's so good. Like, I don't know. It's just so good. And really, I cook a lot more veggies than anything else, so makes sense. But it's just so good. I'm not used to cooking without it now. I had it with me, and then now I don't have it. I just have like the tiniest bit left at home. Here, I mean upstairs, I should say. I can't believe how much shorter my hair is. One day I'll get over that. In 4 years, when it grows back. Oh, my goodness. Wonder what, like, people are doing. At times I will tell you that I feel like things are surreal. The future is daunting. Assuming I care about my future. But at the same time, I don't want to be somebody that makes decisions because, well, what about in 5 years or 10 years? Like, I mean, I know I'm not getting any younger, but I never was like that. It wasn't like, I don't know. It's like I base things on genuine stuff, not like I want to set this up so that in the future I have X, Y, and Z type of thing. It's like, and sometimes I think, like, should I have quote unquote settled at certain times? And, you know, but as I've mentioned, the grass is always greener, right? I mean, my friend, for example, he's gonna have those kids his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a beautiful thing. He's gonna have that bond, the relationship, the everything that comes with that for forever. And that part of it, I'm like, that's a nice thing to have, you know? Of course, it's not always like a consistent that your kids are gonna be close with you in the future, you know, I don't know. But then also there's the not every relationship, marriage, this and that works out, and then you have to deal with the even the best of situations, there's always some kind of like frustration, drama, nonsense that occurs, and I'm like, well, again, the grass is always greener, and as you just don't know. You just don't know. Let me check my thing. I don't know why my notifications aren't working. Walking. Still trying to figure out what they're doing. No boot. Maybe not. I think I'm gonna jump off just because trying to figure out what is going on or what, if anything, is going on. I don't know. I'm gonna just relax here. Nobody's really talking right now, and as I mentioned with the, well, I don't know. It's okay. Anyhow, as I mentioned with the thoughts and just trying not to have any time where they just can randomly occur. So, I'm gonna jump off right now, and maybe I will be back a little bit later and see you guys. Maybe some people who want to conversate. Thank you to everybody for hanging out. Thank you to those who conversated. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. If I should not see you until tomorrow. But kind of doubt that. Love you guys.